Welcome back. I have a crazy story for you. This is a nut story. Okay, so this is a Utah mom who wrote a children's book about grief after her husband's death is now charged with his murder. I don't think it's funny, but I just think the gall of this woman, I'm going to get into that later. Basically, this woman, young in her mid to late 30s, 3 kids under 11 years old. Apparently, she tried to kill her husband a couple of times with fentanyl. Basically, she's a sociopath, a psychopath, all the paths. She's a nutter. But yeah, so basically, she just closed this big deal of house with her for her business. And she said, hey, let's celebrate. And so she made her husband a cocktail with like an insane amount of fentanyl in it. And then he went to bed. And then she went to bed and he didn't wake up. Yeah. But this is like the 4th time she tried to kill him. And then a year later, her book came out. Her book came out called, Are You With Me? Are you with me? I hope he's with you. I hope he's haunting you right now, you sociopath. I mean, what is going on? Are you with me? Question mark. Are you with me? For her kids and for her to deal with the grief of the mom being a murderer. She didn't put that part in there. She didn't put that part, but she did dedicate the book. She dedicated it to my amazing husband and wonderful father, who I murdered. She didn't put that part in. I just added that part. She murdered him. And then she just, then here's what. If you're going to do this, I have some advice for you. You know what I mean? Like, just don't write a book about it. Don't write a book. Don't bring attention to yourself. I think she's bringing too much attention to herself by writing a children's book about grief after killing her husband. And I would keep on the down low. I would just be like, oh my God, that's terrible. My husband's dead. Let's just keep it quiet for a while. Here's what happened. She tried to kill him not once, not twice, not thrice, 4 times. The 4th was a charm. How did they catch her? They found text messages from her, between her and her drug dealer, her fentanyl drug dealer. And basically the last text, like the first time, I think they were in Greece. She had one of the drinks she prepared and he like threw up. Second time, she made him a sandwich and he almost died. He had to get his child's EpiPen. And then the 3rd time, there was another drink. And then he was like, oh my God, I'm married to a psychopath. Apparently he was trying to get out of this marriage. And he told his sister and he told his brother. And basically what happened a few days before he died, the wife, the psychopath, called the life insurance company and said, hey, put everything in my name. And the life insurance company, to her, they were like, yeah, oh, sure. But what they did is they called him and they said, you know, which is what they have to do. They said, hey, your wife called and she said to put the whole life insurance in her name. Should we do that? And the husband was like, fuck no, don't do that. And so she thought they had done that. And then she killed him. But everything, what happened was but after he found out that the wife wanted to switch it in his name, he took it out of his name, and guess what he put it in? And not in her name. He put it in his sister's name. He said, look, I think this bitch is trying to kill me. I'm putting everything in your name just in case you can take care of my boys. Wow. Just wow. I mean, really, did you have to write a children's book? Couldn't you just, be like, oh my God, I murdered him, and now I have no money. And my 3 boys have no father. I'm not going to write anything. I'm just going to zip it. No, she had to write a book. And then she went on television shows to promote her book. That's a sociopath. That's a psychopath. That's a lunatic. Anyway, what are your thoughts? What do you think? I mean, Amazon took the book down, obviously. They're not going to leave the book up on there. No way. The world's gone mad. The world's gone mad. That's what I have to say about that. The world has lost its mind. How was your week? How are you doing? I never asked you about that. My week was pretty good. It's pretty slow. It's going to get vamped up quick really soon. I have a ton of shows coming up, but not this week, not next week, the following week, and then all of June. It's going to be busy, busy, busy. But I'm enjoying taking my time, relaxing, hanging out with the kid, hanging out with the teenager, making jokes, cracking jokes, hanging out with the dog. Speaking of dog, oh my God, I had to order a dog toy. Okay, my dog, good news, my teenager is walking the dog right now. I know. I think I'm going to buy a lottery ticket a little bit later after this, because that never happens. This is like good luck. She never walks a dog. Anyway, I went on Amazon, I went on Alibaba actually. And hold on, I'm going to look for this. Okay, I went on Alibaba to buy a new toy pig for my dog because he loves it. It's like he ate the other one. I mean, he plays with it, like he tears it up like it's like a real animal because it makes a noise. Anyway, he destroyed the last one. I went on Alibaba to look for new ones. I was going to get like 4 of them, and it takes a few months to get here, but you're not going to believe this, guys. They actually sell, I'm not kidding you. I'm going to show you the video in a second. They sell a male in the toy section for dogs, the dog toy section on Alibaba Express. They sell male dog mating toy. Take a look. There you go. Oh boy. Oh my God. Oh, you gotta lube it up. Gotta lube up that. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is insane. Oh my God. I'm not buying it. I'm not. I draw the line. Look, my dog is neutered, right? It's a boy. It's neutered, but it still likes to, it does get excited with pillows. Dogs do that. It's not a weird thing. Dogs just do that. But this toy, I don't know who invented that, but that is the craziest thing. I've never seen anything like it. I want to look at the reviews, but it's in French. I'm going to look at the reviews. This is the craziest. Anyway, so that was my week. I'm buying toys for the dog. I'm going on walks. I'm writing a lot of new jokes. So I picked up my daughter from school today, and she has ethics. And in her ethics class, they had a debate about this woman who has a body dysmorphia disorder, BDD. And she identifies or feels like she should be blind. She can see, she has sight, she is with sight, but she feels like she should be blind. And the debate was, if you're a doctor, do you think that she should get the surgery to make her permanently blind? And okay, so the backstory is she's been to the psychiatrist. Her parents approve. Everybody thinks this is okay on her team back home. Now, if you're a doctor, would you provide surgery to make her permanently blind? And my daughter goes to a very liberal school, which is a very cool school. But a lot of them were like, yeah, I think she should get the surgery because that's her right. And I said, I don't agree with that at all. I would never, ever, I would say, mental health is a real thing. And maybe she should just work on trying to figure out like why she feels like she identifies more as a blind person. And my argument was, okay, so she has to get this blind surgery to become blind. Who's going to take care of her? Who's going to watch her? Who's going to help her do her laundry and do all that stuff? It's got to be her parents, right? Or it's got to be a caretaker. No, I said no. As a doctor, do no harm. Do no harm. That's it, right? You do no harm. But apparently all the kids in her class, they're like, yeah, I think she should totally be allowed to have that surgery. And I think it's bullshit. I just said, here's a solution. Why doesn't she just get really, really dark sunglasses where it's like just blackout and just walk around with those? You know, fucking solved. Everything's like, boom, finished. She can't see anything with the glasses. And then when she's 80, when her partner dies and she's home alone in her apartment all by herself with the dark glasses because she's a fucking mental, she can take the glasses off and make herself a cup of tea. Because she didn't have the surgery. I said, you should have said that. And she said, that was a good point. Anyway, this school's a great school. It is. It's an amazing school. But I'm telling you, these kids, I don't know. They're a bit privileged. You know what I mean? I went to drop her off the other day. They're like right out front in the yard. The kids are like playing hacky sack with an iPhone. And I was like, what the hell's going on? And she's like, don't worry, Mom, it's an old iPhone. It's an iPhone 12. And I was like, give it to me. What are you doing? Yeah, it's like that kind of a school. Anyway, everybody identifies as something. I just identify all of them as rich, spoiled kids is what I identify them as. Not a lot going on this week. I know we saw we had the coronation. That was, I didn't watch it. We had the town hall. I didn't watch it. But I did catch this. This did catch my eye. This is a shocker. This is a shocker. Robert DiNero. Robert DiNero is now a new father. Yeah, Robert DiNero, the 79-year-old's seventh baby, was planned with his partner, Tiffany Chen. They both wanted a baby, you know, because at 79, that's a good age. That's a good age to start, you know. Anyway, she explained they're over the moon. And they're very psyched about it. Robert DiNero spilled the beans to Entertainment Tonight Canada on Monday when the outlet stated that he had 6 kids. And then he said, no, I have 7. And they were like, what? And he's like, yeah. She's cute. She's so cute. You have to look at her. Just look at this baby. She's so adorable. Oh my gosh. Really cute. Her name is Gia Virginia Chen DiNero. And she is a cutie pie. Look at that hair. That's like DiNero hair. Are you looking at me? Am I looking at you? I am looking at you. I'm looking at you. Look at BBB. Anyway, the Taxi driver star, who also shares 2 children with other exes, confirmed to Page 6 that, yeah, what are you going to do about it? Yeah, I got another kid. I'm almost 80. So when I'm 100, the kid will be 20. And hopefully I'll be alive. And that'll be cool. I'll be like, hey, is that your great-grandson? No, that's my son. That's my daughter. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? Going to do nothing. I'm Robert DiNero. I think that's cool. Whatever. The world's gone mad. It doesn't matter. They're cute. They look like a cute couple. She's like, shut up. I'm going to have this baby. He's like, all right, you can do whatever you want. I'm Robert DiNero. He seems like a nice guy. What do you think about that? What do you think? What do you think about that? What do you think? Do you think you would have do you want a baby when you're 89, 80 years old? Do you think that's a good time to have a baby? I don't know. I'm not 80, but I could imagine that would be really hard. I don't think his wife or girlfriend is that age. Oh, wait, no, she's not. She's probably in her 30s. I think that's more disturbing than having a baby at 80. But anyway, look, people can do whatever they want, especially rich people. They're allowed to do whatever the fuck they want because they're rich and you're not. Remember that, okay? So before you go judge people, make sure you look at their bank account. And if they have a big bank account, then you can't judge them. Because money is an excuse for unethical, unhealthy behavior. If we know anything about this world, money wins all. Money is the winner. Anyway, good for them. I can't imagine, though. I mean, I'm sure they're going to have plenty of nannies, but like, God, can you imagine? Like the baby's like crying all night. It's like, oh, I got to get out of bed. Oh my God. You're tired anyway. Even in your young 20s and 30s when you have a kid. I mean, at least I remember my third, I was like, I got to get up and get her. She's crying. She's hungry. But imagine in your 80s, you got to help him. You got to, change his diapers and change the baby's diapers. But no, but seriously, I don't think I'd want a baby in my 80s. I just don't. Grandchildren, great-grandchildren, but not a baby. I mean, I guess she wants the baby because she's like, they don't have a baby together, but they're a couple. And so she's like, yeah, I want to have something that's, a DiNero gene. Oh, you guys. Okay. So here's the craziest thing. All right. Okay. Cut 3. So this is the craziest thing I did. So I just started TikTok, right? Like a month or 2 ago. And I basically take what I say on here, on this thing, and then I edit it down to a 60-second soundbite thing, just for like a dumb joke. So I did it on TikTok. It was like one of my first TikToks about the Ouija board in, basically there were these girls who played the Ouija board in South America, and like 30 of them had to go to the hospital. And apparently this, for me anyway, has gone viral on TikTok. It's gotten over like 500,000 views or something like that. Let me hold on. It's gotten some crazy amount of views. Let me see here. It's gotten over 250,000 views. I don't know what that means, but I think my daughter was like, I think that's a lot. And then like 3,000 likes. But the thing that really I love about it is it's gotten so many comments from young people basically telling me I'm an idiot. Because my argument on here is the reason why all these girls had to go to the hospital. Well, let me just put it up. I'm going to put it up right now. And there we go. This just in. 28 girls were hospitalized in Colombia because they were playing with a Ouija board at school. And they just mysteriously started fainting and having mass anxiety. The thing that caught my eye was it's young girls who were playing the Ouija board at school. My theory is the school was probably fed up with these kids on their phone. They're like, no more phone. Give me your phone. Drop your phone before you go to class. There's nothing to do without their phone. What are they going to do at recess? You should have just given them their cell phones, and none of this would have happened. They would have never gone to the hospital. They would have just been on their phone, scrolling on TikTok, like a normal teenager. The moral of the story is, let the kids have their goddamn cell phones. You're forcing them to conjure up spirits. That's what you did. Are you happy? Oh, they're off their phones. Their children need to be off their phones. They have to be off their phones because it's going to ruin their brain. Oh, really? Really? They just conjured up spirits. And now they're in the hospital because they're fainting and they have anxiety. If they were on TikTok, they would have zero anxiety. They would be fine. They wouldn't be fainting. They would be okay. Lessons learned. So there you have it. So it's a joke. It's like hashtag satire, hashtag comedy. But apparently nobody reads the hashtags. And all these Gen Zers are writing comments like the first one, not having phones is not the cause of this. And then like cry emoji. That comment got 911 likes. And then from there, people are taking this like literally. They're taking it literally. And then, are you kidding? And why is there a Ouija board at school? Phone usage is irrelevant. And then they're talking about when I was a kid, I had to play kickball and Pokemon cards. Oh my God. And then people go into stories about like, oh my God, how they how they played the Ouija board when they were younger and something bad happened. And I swear to God, TikTok is so much fun, you guys. They really, like, I mean, not all my videos have hit, but a few of them, like, they are taking it seriously. I'm not joking. Hundreds of comments on here. It's really entertaining. I really like it. It's very entertaining. I highly suggest you. And then it's addictive, TikTok, actually. I've been on TikTok. I kind of, you have your algorithm. So my algorithm is conspiracy theories because that's just fun. Women in their 40s and 50s and how do they do to make them look fit or whatever, makeup tips. And that, and just, and a lot of dog and cat videos, which I love. Okay, so that's it. That's it for this week. I will hope to see you next week. I'm going to leave you this one piece of advice. If you do murder your husband, please don't write a children's book about grieving the husband that you murdered. That's just bad form. You just want to not do any writing. You just want to keep it low key. Keep it on the down low, as they say, and go about your business. You know what I mean? You don't want to be like, oh my God, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. He's dead because I killed him. But you just want to just be like, shh. Yeah, I miss him. It's hard. Yep, thanks. And that's it. And go on your merry way.